to help me. You said because you felt love from me, you wanted to help me. That actually was never, your main reason was never because, oh, her mom got me. Please don't speak about my mom. Don't you ever in your life speak about my mother again, on camera or off camera. You don't have no right to mention my mama name. You don't have no right to speak about nobody on my family. You hear me? Because nobody in my family ever did shit to you and loved you and cared you and did anything good for you. That's a
What is good? Diamond Dynasty, baby. Y'all already know what's going on in this video today. Look, today, man, I was not planning on doing a video, all right? I have already done all my videos for the week. I normally film on Mondays and Tuesdays. I film like 14 videos on Monday and Tuesday for my other channel, and then I'm starting to do my conspiracy videos on this channel. So I could not skip over this video because a lot of you guys been requesting. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. And y'all already know, like I said, I will be dropping some conspiracy videos. I got a Terrence Howard one that's coming out that I really enjoyed reacting to, so I can't wait to drop that one. But anyway, before we get into the video, y'all already know what to do, man. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all of that. Tell a friend to tell a friend until they ain't your mama, tell they Uncle Joey's still a hoe. Let's get right into the video. Before we do, I'm gonna also let you guys know that I got her sped up to tell this story at 1.5 speed, okay? Because this is an hour-long video. Like I said, I did not have this in my schedule, but I fit it in for y'all because a lot of y'all wanted my reaction. So let's go ahead and get into the video. I kind of skipped to like 2:30 because I think that's where she actually starts. So let's get into it.
Let's get to how, let me just take y'all back a little bit to here, because after this video is done and I turn this camera off, it's moving forward now. It's moving on. I'm letting all this go, like right here, right now. I'm letting everything just out here. I'm not gonna address anything no more because I feel like I'm in a space where I'm ready to like move on. Like I'm really ready to put my foot into the
Girl, we are all just as ready to move the fuck on.
The next door. Like I'm ready to see.
But you know what? It's crazy. It's hard to move on when you have a motherfucker over here who continuously tries to drag you and just do the most on the internet, bro. It's very, very hard to move on. You know, like I'm sick of this shit. I know y'all are drained at this point too. I know Carmen is drained at this point, and it's just like, how can you really be done when you have somebody that continuously antagonizes the situation? It's crazy.
See, like, what the next page on my book is about. You know what I mean?
That's why I said, man, God bless Carmen, because you're attached to this dude for the rest of your life. Everybody says, oh, until 18 years, until the babies get 18. Actually, those are still going to be your kids for the rest of your life. So you're still going to have some type of dealings with that guy, you know, in some type of way. You're still going to be tied in some type of way. So,
and I know y'all,
God bless her heart.
I like, well, Carmen already said this before, and you, like, failed us, or you went back, like, you didn't keep your word, you wasn't standing on business. And y'all, I was standing all business that I could possibly could. You know, but okay, so you gotta think about it, right? When all this even started, which is the beginning of this, is, you know, how I got to this point of being solo is, you know, the end of last year when all this broke up. I'm not gonna speak on what happened since 2016 all the way over there, because I feel like y'all already pretty much know half of it. Everything is public, everything being out there, so y'all kind of already know enough of what I've been through. You know what I mean? But this is something that I haven't spoke on, and I'm gonna speak on it just to kind of like touch on it, because I know other people really go through it too, and people just don't speak on it. And because I'm a public figure, I'm an influencer, it's like a lot of stuff that I go through. It's not that I have to explain myself to y'all, but it's to more of like share that with y'all, because I know I can help a lot of y'all that go through the same thing, if that makes sense. So back in 2023, which was last year, around July, August, September, something like that, everything was just going wrong last year. Like last year, just not really my year. You know what I mean?
This year too going wrong as fuck because you picked the wrong nigga.
Like things start feeling off. Things start feeling like I was checking out. I wasn't there no more. And eventually, a lot of stuff starting to cause, you know, like little things in me to kind of pay attention. Like, this is not the same Carmen. Like, you not even the same. You know what I mean? And like, I'm just gonna go ahead and put it like this, right? If I can't really give you the days or month because I'm not sure. But last year, you know, like, it was so much that I was fighting for. You know, like, I just had a baby. You know what I mean? I'm trying to keep my family together. I'm trying to change my family. Like, I'm trying to do family things and stuff like that. But first is first. I I never been a type of person to be lazy. Like, I never have been that person to just see my ass on the couch and just don't care or just let the day go by. No. I love to work. I love to hustle because I love to be able to get what I want or what I need. I'm not lazy at all. Like, this right here is my passion. Me creating content is my passion. This is what I find myself at. So when I stopped doing something that I love, that's when I realized, damn, Carmen, you're not the same anymore. Like, I'm not motivated no more. When I have to go film, I will reschedule it, or I make an excuse why I can't go. Like, it was just not me. You know, so it's not me being lazy, but like, damn, I'm dealing with so much, such as my relationship, kids.
And that's difficult too when you're a content creator and you actually got to come on camera and you got to entertain motherfuckers. And you're going through shit personally, that can be very, very difficult unless you create another character that you come on the screen with. But if you are who you are in front of the camera as you are in real life, it's very hard to come on the camera when you're going through shit. You know what I'm saying? So where a typical person could go to work and, 9 times out of 10, they're not going to have to show up and try to entertain people. But being a content creator, that's one of the things that's kind of difficult, because it's like, if you don't come on the camera, if you're a full-time content creator and you don't have shit else going on, no other businesses or no other type of motion, then you're forced kind of in a way to get on camera and kind of fake the fun. So I understand what she's saying. You don't want to come on the camera and do these things, and maybe you, like she said, she really loved to do these things, but at the end of the day, when you're going through shit mentally, it's hard to come on the camera and give when your cup is not all the way full,
It's my mom, being a public influencer, being a friend, all these type of different emotions. And I felt like I have worked so much for so long that at some point, okay, Carmen, you do deserve to be that type of woman that you just get taken care of. Like, you taking care of the kids, you're doing this, you're doing that. Like, it's okay. Like, your time is going to come again where you're going to have to work again or be back active or whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? It's not necessarily that I was just lazy or like I just threw myself away or like I just want to be taken care of. Like, I'm way far from the person that you have to take care of, okay? Now, second, I did do something that I stepped out of the marriage, which was I did text someone that I wasn't supposed to text. But that didn't go past 24 hours, 48 hours, 72 hours. That didn't go past no more than a day, okay? And when I got caught, like, I had my consequences. Like, let's be honest. Like, let's really talk about what it really is. Because I feel like I do hold a lot of pain inside of me from things that I have dealt with and things that I'm healing that y'all really don't know. Like, it takes a lot of healing process for me to even want to, like...
You stepping outside your marriage to text another nigga after all of this shit he did, I think that's very small.
You know what I'm saying? I'm healed. Like, like right now, me healing isn't necessarily like, oh, I'm healing from love. No, I'm healing from how I was treated as a woman. You know what I mean? Like, I'm healing from all the scars that was done to me, inside and outside. So when I got caught texting a guy that I wasn't supposed to text, like, hands was put on me. Like, I have a scar from that. You know what I mean? Like, it's something that I would never forget that I did.
Hands was put on me is crazy.
But honestly, I would never forget that it's something that was done to me. You know what I mean? That was my first time ever even stepping out of like the relationship. That it wasn't even nothing that went all the way. Like, it was just a couple text messages. It wasn't flirting messages. There was no let's link up messages. It was none of that. And I never sent no sexual pictures to nobody. The pictures that I sent is the same pictures that I would post on my story. Like, let's be honest. So after that day, the hands was put on me and drastically like crazy. I couldn't even go to the hospital because if I would have went to the hospital, it would have been an investigation on how did that happen to my face.
Damn.
So
wow.
After that moment, I instantly got traumatized. Mind you, I had really been dealing with the cheating, with the lying.
I'm just let y'all know right now, do not tolerate that type of behavior. Get out of that relationship, get out of that marriage, get out of that situation, ladies. You cannot stay when a motherfucker put hands on you. You can't. You just cannot. Because it's only going to get worse.
Betraying, all this, all that. Cool, it's cool. Like, don't have, like, other physical fights before. All this, all that. We done had police call on me. Okay, cool, I get all that, But after this moment, I instantly felt like, this is not love. This is not love. Because there's no way that after so many times, I see it and say, okay, with tears in my eyes.
Ladies and gentlemen, love does not hurt.
And say I forgive you. The one moment that Carmen do something wrong, instead of you trying to understand why I did it, what pushed me to do that, or what was you thinking? Like, there was no question asked. There was no type of trying to understand why Carmen did something like that I have never done before. So it really was like, you in danger.
I'm sorry, this shit tastes terrible. I don't know. Like, I was really looking forward to this shit, and for some reason, this protein shake don't taste right, y'all. I ain't gonna lie.
Like, you in danger. Like, I can't promise that nothing else will happen because I don't know. You know what I mean? But I knew I was in danger the moment I was like, damn. Like, if you wouldn't stop, I wouldn't have a pretty face no more. Like, if you wouldn't stop, you would have destroyed my face, my eye. Like, do we really want? Like, do I really? Like, when. Don't get me wrong. Like, it's so much that I really want to just let out and really talk about. But at the same time, what I keep in the back of my mind is the fact that my kids have to grow up and see this.
That's a fact.
And hear all of this. So this is a way of me still like protecting even just my peace for my own sake, because when I go to speaking to certain stuff, I let people in into my life. So now I'll give you more reasons to attack me, to say things about me and this and the third. But like, this is the end, you know what I mean? Like, I had enough of just being cool. Like, she's on bother. Like, she's not gonna be this, she's gonna be that. It's so much more that I can go from 2016, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. But now, let's just take it to exactly how we even got here now, you know? So after that moment, it was still like, damn, you know, okay, like, I know I was wrong for what I did, don't get me wrong. And that moment I realized, like, dang, guys can't take what is done to them, you know, like, guys can't take when girls do exactly what they do. So I knew, like, okay, this is a different type of person. Like, this is a person that I can't even recognize right now, because you different, you know, okay. We let 2-3 months pass by. After that, mind you, the same night of everything that was done and stuff, I stayed at home, you went out. You went and cheated the same night just because you want to get your get back because I cheated on you, whatever. You know, it's still going, mind you, after I'm in the bed, in the room, just crying my ass out, black out, all of that. 2-3 months after that, you know, I was just not myself. I couldn't even focus. We went back to our manager to say we're going to go back work. Mind you, I went back to the manager to work for me. I wanted to get back on my stuff, like call Carmen be on shit. But no, this person couldn't let that happen. So that person said, no, you know what? Let's get back to this. Let's see, like, how can we come back to YouTube? Like, what can we do? That. So he introduced himself into it. So now we back together as a couple working back with the manager, right? So now, in this time, we having a schedule with time shooting from what time to that. If we have a time to shoot, I like to shoot. If I don't feel like your energy is matching my energy, I'm not going to shoot with you. And that's just how it is. And we always been like this. Like, if one of our energy is not matching, it won't be no video.
And that's the issue with couple channels. Y'all might be into it. It might be a disagreement. Y'all might not be really fucking with each other. There might be some tension. And so, you fucking up the bag. Because now you can't film together.
I'm not going to fake it. So,
or you got to come on and play jolly good fellow and fake the shit.
One time.
Like a lot of couples do.
Right, mind you, we're arguing, we're going back and forth. We're not in the right space at all. This one morning that we had to film, mind you, the day before that we had to film, we didn't film because the attitude was problems. The next day, I text my manager. I personally text my manager and say, hey, today we're not going to film. Like, the vibe is not the same vibes. There's no point for y'all to come in here. Y'all wasting time. Like, y'all come here, camera people come. We're not shooting nothing. Y'all have to leave. And it's like the day was wasted, you know? So, when he comes back, because he went for a walk. When he comes back that morning, he tells me, why will you cancel work? Do that? I said, bro, you're not the same. You're not even doing what you're supposed to be doing. Your energy is not the energy. Like, we're not going to fake it just because we need it or, like, that's not the case. And one thing about me, like, I never fake anything as if, like, oh, my energy is not this way. Let's fuck it. Let's get to a video. No, everything that we did was part of the videos, content, all this, all that. Okay, cool. So now we're going back and forth because I cancel work day because the energy is not given, and I hate when I have to force a person to act. Like, a lot of videos that I've done, the energy wasn't there. You know what I mean? Like, I make the videos. I did the videos. When I did acting like a pinky doll in that video, Shenanay from Marley, like, I do majority of the part, and that's me acting up, like me getting you to laugh, to react. Like, don't you ever in your try to even pay me as like I'm lazy or like you just did everything. Because even every money that was spent on each other, whatever, we both made that. We both were making money, and relation's not
Carmen and Corey, not Corey.
Touch that. But anyway, so after all them videos, right, now we start to shoot another video. The energy's not given. I've been arguing back and forth. The camera people see, like, bro, I gotta tell you, like, you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. You know what I mean? I get irritated. So it's like, fuck it, we just do whatever video, and that's not how I work. So now we're going back and forth about it, and I'm trying to express my feelings that I'm not gonna work with you when your energy is this, and you can't tell me your energy is not that when I've been living with you for years. I know when you start acting different, just like you know when I act different. I know when your energy's not the same. This day, y'all, it was 9, 10 in the morning. Like, I swear, no smoking, no drinking, no nothing was involved early in the morning. We got up, we mad, you know, we arguing, we fussing. So I go into the bathroom, he goes into the closet. He goes and tells me, I'm finna go to Miami, you deal what you gotta deal with, because you know I hate when you tell me you're about to go to another state when we arguing. Because why you finna go to another state? And when you go to Miami, there's nothing good come out of Miami, bro.
You already
like,
know what's
don't
up.
play. Like, you know what you was doing. So cool, mind you. I said, all right, yeah, go ahead and do that. You keep showing me your true colors. This was literally the last words that came out of my mouth. I said, you are showing me your true colors. My closet was right here. His closet was right here. Y'all remember the old videos that y'all seen in our old house? That bathroom, you will know exactly what I'm talking about. His closet here, my room, my closet here, right? We across from each other. This man felt like I attacked him by saying, go ahead, show me your true colors then. That man put his shorts up, came and instantly grabbed me by my neck and put me against the wall.
Oh, he's a bitch ass nigga, bro. He's a bitch.
And if you ever be like that, you know you can't breathe, you can't talk. So I'm trying to just move away around to get this person out of me. Okay, so by the time I'm trying to move myself out, move my head or something, his hands are still on me, y'all. Like, his hands are still on me. This man's stronger than I am, so be for real. So his hands still on me. So now by this time, I'm on the floor, he's picking me up. This man don't put me to sleep or whatever it was, I black out, I'm on the floor. Now when I come back to my sense, I open my eyes, I hear gun clicking. I'm here gun clicking, you changing, whatever it is that you're changing, I hear a gun, a weapon. I'm on the floor. By this time, I'm in the bed. I'm on the floor in the room. You feel me? I'm here, you coming out the bathroom with a gun. I'm not thinking at that moment, you loading the gun, are you not loading the gun? Where are you? I'm not thinking on any of that. But it's the principle that you coming close to me with a gun. So now that I saw you had the gun in your hand, I got got up, and the moment that I'm trying to get up, you pull me against the wall one more time. You put the gun in my forehead, you put the gun inside of my mouth, and you put the gun like inside of my head. You keep telling me to shut up. You say, shut up, Carmen, shut up, I'm gonna shoot you. Shut up, Carmen, I will shoot these guys. Like, shut up, shut up. So what the fuck am I supposed to do? Am I not supposed to be scared of you? So at this time, it's only me and you in this fucking room. Your brother, your uncle, they in the house. Your uncle standing in the room outside. Your other brother standing upstairs. I come outside and say, hey, I'm calling names. I'm calling names. I'm calling names. I go outside to call your uncle because that's the only person that could come and control you, right? Okay, I go outside. By the time I come outside, you sitting in the shower like you just finna kill yourself. Like you just don't know what to do.
This nigga got mental problems, bruh. And I said it before in previous videos. The man really needs to sit down on somebody's couch and really have a conversation. I don't know where all of this anger and self-hatred comes from, because you can't love yourself if you treat the woman that you're supposed to love like that. This dude really has some issues. He does. You know? That's crazy.
This whole time you putting the gun on me, my forehead, my mouth, the side of my head. Like, let's not play. This is what I would never in my life even lie about. There's no reason for me to lie about this. You know what I mean? So okay, cool. So after this day, like his uncle talked to him in the bathroom first. He talked to his uncle, and his uncle come out. He seen bruises on my neck and asked me, what happened to you, girl? I said, oh, he didn't tell you. He put his hands on me without me even touching him. Mind you, other times that we probably got into a physical fight, probably like grab him, pooch him, slap him, something like that, you know. But this time on my kids. Now, one time did I lay my fingers on this man. Now, one time did I punch him, grab him, hold nothing. Nothing. It was 9:10 early in the morning. You know what you was doing, and what you was doing was you, oh, let me scare her. So that's what the fuck you did. You scared me. So after that day, I never saw you the same. I couldn't even have sex with you the same. So boom. Now this time, my best friend Tay was still here. Me and her took a trip to Atlanta. We were supposed to only be going out for like 3, 4, 5 days. I swear. She's going through with her boyfriend. She's pregnant. I'm going through with my relationship. So it was like, you know, let's just go out for a vacation or a getaway, something. So yes, I ended up leaving the house first after we had got into it, whatever. Then I ended up going to Atlanta without telling him. My kids wasn't here. They was in Alabama. So like, I can leave if I want to. You know what I mean? So I left. In the midst of me living there, he found out that I was in Alabama somehow. I mean, in Atlanta somehow, some way. Now he gonna text my phone, threaten me. He sent me the address. He said, oh, you at this address? Boom, I bet. So now I'm paranoid, y'all. I'm telling Tay, I'm like, Tay, this nigga got the address. Oh my God, we need to go. We need to find out the Airbnb. Tay, like, turn your location around, turn your location around. Like, if you say you love me, you say you there. Like, why would you want to put your loved one in a situation of where they scared of you, where they fear of?
Because he's a bitch. He's a bitch. Point blank, period. That's the moral of the story.
Of you, where they only doing things now because they scared of you. That's not love. That's not love at all. You know what I mean? So now I'm in Atlanta like 13, 14 days. Y'all.
Somebody need to whoop that nigga ass. I ain't gonna lie.
Me and my friend, 14 days we stay in Atlanta. We come back home. When I come back home, I came back home completely checked out. Completely knowing that you are not the same and I can't see you the same. And I lost myself here. I can't be here no more. Like, he got to the point where I prefer for my kids to be with my mom. Because I couldn't be a mom to my kids. Because I'm dealing with you. All your bullshit. You feel me? Like, people all over the say, oh, y'all better keep your kids. Y'all better know it wasn't there, y'all. Like, it got to the point where I fucking lost myself. I couldn't be a fucking mom. See, he's asking me for they're crying. I'm getting pissed off. And when I catch myself screaming at them too loud, like I'm about to put my hands at them, I hold myself back. Because I'm like, okay, you got too much going on. Don't take it out on the kids. You feel me? So even if I ever scream and see it, like I even felt bad, I turn around and I look at my baby and I say, I'm sorry. And I will ask God to forgive me. Because I knew that I'm not in the right space for that, you know? So when it came to me not working and just being lazy and my kids that, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Y'all can't even operate as a woman for myself. And the little bit of what I can operate, I'm trying to make sure this person good. I'm trying to make sure my marriage good. I'm trying to make sure we still good. Like, even though all these people is doing this to you, you're going through all this shit, you're going through this, you're going through that. Hey, you know Carmen here, right? Carmen got you. Carmen got you. You feel me? No matter where I had you, bro. No matter where I did at all fucking time. So now, boom. So now it comes down to the moment I'm walking out the house. I walked out the house because you're constantly telling me, oh, you need to find somewhere to go. Because I got company coming. You need to find somewhere to go. There was October 11th, CJ's birthday. There was nothing safe about no CJ fucking birthday, but you kicking me out the house. I had Katie right here on my hip and CJ running around and me and him arguing. And he said, you need to find somewhere to go. I looked at you dead in your eyes and I said, what you want me to do with this kid? I had nowhere to go. He looked me back and said, that's for you to figure it out. I said, you know what? That's all I needed to hear. I got you. I'm gonna figure this shit out. Watch. My mom was still in the house. So that same night he went out. So I told my mom, I said, Mom, we gotta pack my shit. This is just, I just can't do it. Mind you, still to this day, this is probably how my mom gonna find out what happened. Because to that moment, I still wasn't telling my mom what was going on between me and him. I wasn't telling my mom about this or about that. So now it came down to me and her packing our stuff. All my bags was left in the garage. Inside of the heart. My kids' stuff, everything inside of the garage. I only took 2 suitcases with my clothes and my kids' clothes. Just temporarily to figure out, okay, I need to get a place. I left. It was 2, 3 in the morning. I go to cat house. I took my mom and my kids. We in cat house. The next day, I woke up to a message from 6 in the morning. If I can put it on, y'all gonna see on the screen. At 6 in the morning, he texted my phone with a picture with all my bags outside of the garage and said, come pick your stuff up. Thank you. All my shit outside of the house. Like,
the thanks is crazy. Hold on. Thanks. That's wild.
I'll pick your stuff up. Thank you. All my shit outside of the house.
That's crazy.
Like, your kids stuff out the house. Your kids didn't do nothing to you. If you really care about your kids from the first place, you would have protected your kids. You would have known. You would have made sure your kids were good anywhere that went with me. Even though you know I'm not gonna put my kids in no risk or nothing, but you as a father, you were supposed to do your part as well. Now, one time you care about it, did your kids was gonna eat? Did they have diapers, wipes, clothes? Do they need what they? You didn't care about none of that. You like at all. The moment you put my stuff and your kids' stuff out of the house, that's the moment that you stopped being a father. That's the moment you start being a father to your kids. So now all this time. That's when I started with the new channel. I'm getting back to all of these. I'm showing y'all this. I'm showing y'all that. Okay, boom. I went back. And unfortunately, it wasn't part of my plans. It wasn't part of this is what Carmen wants to do. It wasn't that. It wasn't that. It was not on my books. You know, and the only reason why I even got back in contact with this man was because it was in my heart to let you know I'm not keeping the kids away from you at that time. But at the time when he wanted to see the kids was not with me. So now that y'all saw me, I'm getting my new place. So at this time, I'm even getting my new place. I'm realizing
you can't even blame her from keeping the kids away from Corey, knowing all of this information. It's like at this point, you need a restraining order. You need to get the fuck away from this nigga, bruh. You know, because if he would do all of that shit and threaten your life and also not care about the kids too, why would you even want the kids to have a relationship with some guy this toxic? This guy really needs to sit on somebody's couch, like I said. So knowing all of this information, it just gives us more insight to the fact that, okay, now we understand why Carmen was keeping the kids away from Corey. I'm always against mothers or baby mamas, well, mothers, whatever the case is, right, from preventing the kids from seeing the father. But in this case right here, it's dangerous. This dude is dangerous, you know? Ain't no telling. He's mentally unstable. She should have full custody. So, this is crazy, man.
Like, I can't be by myself. I can't take care of myself. I can take care of my kids myself. But not even just that. It's the fact that even while being in a relationship, I was taking care of my kids myself already. You know, like I'm keeping the clothes clean, shoes clean, diapers, all these, taking care of CJ, making sure this, making sure that. Don't get me wrong, I have slack on some things to do as a mother. I mean, who doesn't? And I had CJ at 19, 20 years old. So I have slack on a lot. I'm not going to sit here and act like I just be the perfect mother.
19, 20 years old. You can't even buy a drink and you already have a kid. That's crazy.
But I have been a great mom.
I can't imagine having to be a responsible parent at 19, 20 years old. Some people are 16, 17 with the whole fucking responsibility when you don't even know what you can't even spell responsibility at 16. Okay? Maybe you can. But you know what I mean. You get what I'm saying. Like, this is crazy.
You know what I mean? So at this time that I'm my own place, I'm figuring things out now. I'm showing that, you know what, I can do this. Like, this is what I needed to know that, Carmen, you never needed a man. You never needed a man for your dreams, for your purposes, for your goals, for your emotions, for your mental health, for your physical. You never needed a man. But you wanted a man. That's the difference. Yeah. And that time is so much that I could have did and sat here and spoke to y'all about so much fucking shit that to this day I'm still not speaking on because I was protecting him. I was protecting the father of my kids. I wasn't protecting you because, oh, I just love you so. No, I was protecting you because you're the father of my kids. And my kids got to grow up with all of these being out there. And
it's crazy that as much protection as you try to give him, he gives you none.
But let's not really forget that I can really sit here and talk about everything. And it's just from just the physical fighting, from every cheating that you've done that never even touched social media. All the times I caught you doing shit that never got exposed. Your raffles, your life, our life, all these other, like, don't sit here and try to put things on me just because your life is not going how you wanted to go. Don't try to blame me for your decision that now you got your poor life because you don't know how to make your next move, because how you gonna make a next move? Like, you know, you needed me at some point. But you're not gonna talk about that. Instead, you decided to, let me prove a point. Let me play the victim here. And let me tell the whole world Carmen's story. That's what really hurted me the most. That's what really broke me, because it was like, out of everybody, you really know deeply and detail by detail my story.
He doesn't give a
fuck. My story was never keeping from you. I never kept nothing away from you. There's no way we met 7 years in our relationship and you didn't know where I was from. There's no way we met 7 years in our relationship and you feel like I was using you. How? You didn't start you trying to buy yourself that it was Corey. We started this shit together. It was Carmen and Corey. And let's be technical for real here. People fell in love with me, for real, for real. People was watching this shit for me. I make you act crazy. You do right now, you make me act crazy. People want to see me act crazy. People want to hear me talk Spanish. People want to see what a Latino crazy ass wife I was.
Like, she popping her shit.
They want to see how funny I am. You funny too, don't get me wrong. You a character. You too, you play your part too. But don't discredit because I never discredited you when we both did this shit together. You didn't create my Instagram. I had my Instagram before you. I met you. My Instagram already had a lot of followers before I even met you. I had more followers than you already on Instagram. But never cared for it because I never even talked to man. Never bragging like you always do. Oh, I've been famous on Facebook. Nobody give a fuck about no Facebook. You wasn't getting paid on no fucking Facebook. And you too. You didn't start YouTube just called Corey preaching. It was Carmen and Corey. Hey, Carmen name was first for a reason, huh? It could have been Corey and Carmen, but it's Carmen and Corey. And not even that, guys. It's just the fact that, like, it's so much.
Look, Carmen is fed up. She popping her shit right now, as she should.
Is that I'm not getting credit for, you know what I mean? Like, I give all the credit when credit's due, no matter who is who. But don't try to paint a picture to me like I'm just this, I'm just that. And I'm gonna give you this. I am dumb. I am stupid for being back into that space that I.
Thank you, man. And you know, at the end of the day, man, it's really tough. Like I said, they were young as hell. They're still young as fuck, right? You're in a toxic relationship, toxic marriage. You got married young. You had kids young. All of these things young. And yeah, stupid as fuck to continue to be in a toxic situation like that. Not only because you don't deserve it and you're worthy of more, but because those kids are worthy of more. You've got to protect the kids at the end of the day. It's no longer about you. You have to make sure that you're doing everything in your power as a mother to make sure that you protect your kids from this dangerous ass dude, bruh. And if that means getting a restraining order, whatever you gotta do to really break free from this guy. So if he does try to make a move, you can get on the phone and call somebody who can really help you get out of that situation. But if you don't have any paper trail, if you're not doing the required things and you keep getting in contact with the guy, and I understand, man, there's emotional abuse, which leads to trauma, which leads to a woman continuing to fuck with the toxic guy no matter what's going on, right? Because now they feel like I need you, or now they feel like some type of emotional tie that it is hard to break. I'm not trying to take that away from her. All I'm saying is, ladies, look, it's your decision. And when you have kids, you got to make decisions that are best for the kids. If it was just you, okay, put your life on the line. That's on you to put your life on the line. If you want to play with your life like that, it is what it is. But when it comes down to you having kids, it's your duty to make sure that the kids are in the best position possible. And if he was willing to put you and the kids out, do you really think that that's a man that should even be seeing his kids be in his kids' life, be in your life, that you should be defending and protecting? Absolutely not. I don't care how much love is there. So at some point, it's just like, okay, man, all right, like maybe I could have dealt with this alone, but since I have kids, I got to look out for them. That's all I'm saying.
I should have never went back, but I don't regret it. Only reason I don't regret it is because now I'm able to move forward the right way. Like, I'm not moving forward, or I'm not doing anything with the question in the back in my mind, like, what if, or what?
So it's just like an addict. An addict is not going to stop until they're ready to stop. They could, you know, get arrested for being on meth, or they could, you know, just have some crazy experiences, but until that addict is ready to change, they're not going to change. Same thing with being in a toxic relationship. If you are not ready to change, make a change, you're not going to do it. So it sounds like now she is ready, hopefully. But this is her life at the end of the day. I don't judge her. You know, I may have my opinions just like everybody else. But look, you put it on the internet, so we're going to talk about it. But yeah, I don't judge her at all. You know, like, we're all going to go through our shit. We got different journeys and all of that. At the end of the day, I hope that she makes the best decisions, not only for herself, but for her kids as well.
What if this would have worked? How is he going to feel? What if, like, I don't have any more of that questions. Like, now it's just, you won't go straight forward for what you want, how you want this to be. So me going back there, guys, it wasn't a weak moment. It was more of like, let me try one more time. Let me try one more time. I'm the type of person that I'm a fucking try until I can't try no more. I am, guys. I'm fucking sorry, but I am.
And he took advantage of that.
But I learned my lesson, so I promise you, I'm not going to be in the same position again. But in the meantime, I went back to try one more time for my kids. Because I wanted my family to be fucking together.
And that's the thing. You're seeing it in a whole different way. You have to not try. You have to stop trying for your kids.
Together. For my kids. When I see my kids happy, everything else don't matter.
And the thing about it is, do you really think that your kids are going to grow up happy seeing the toxicity between seeing the toxicity between their mother and father. No. They would rather you guys be apart, to be honest. And a lot of people say we should stay together for the kids, but if the situation is toxic between you guys, do y'all really think that y'all are going to set a good example for the kids? Absolutely not. Your kids want to see you happy. Yeah, they would like to see mommy and daddy together, but if it's at the expense of mommy and daddy's happiness, then no. It might sound all cute and we're all taught like, yeah, you should stay together for the kids, but no. A lot of the times that affects them in a negative way even worse than if y'all were to just do y'all separate things solo and be happy apart. So I know you say you try to do it for the kids, but see it in a different way, right? Just be open to the fact that maybe I'm doing my kids a disservice by trying to work it out with him. Maybe my kids would actually be in a healthier space if I didn't get back with him because he is toxic. So sometimes you need to see things in a different way, right? I'm not telling her what to do. She's a grown-ass woman, but there's different ways to look at everything. And sometimes you have people who can actually give a different point of view that you may have not thought about, you know?
Like, I disconnected from everybody, from my team, from my family, from my friends, from social media, everybody. It wasn't that I'm keeping it a secret. It was just, let me figure this out.
I feel like I have a hair in my eye, y'all. I feel like almost every time I do a video, I get an eyelash in my eye.
Life privately. But guess what? Throughout this whole time, you already knew because a motherfucker couldn't kick that shit on the low. A motherfucker trying to prove a point, and I guess the point was, hey, yeah, y'all see I can get her back. You got it. You got it. Because I did went back, but not because you wanted me to. I went back for my own reasons. And guess what? Now I'm able to let you go for my own reasons too. Not because of what you have done or what you have said, because that God's gonna get you. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you did was fucked up. There's no other way I can put it there. What you did was completely fucked up. I would never forget it. And I do understand where people was coming from when they saw me back in that space. Like, why would you do that when this man told the whole wide world?
Yeah, because at the end of the day, people care about you. People support you, Carmen. People want the best for you. And they want the best for the kids, too. So when they see all of that shit going on, and then you get back, just to get back with the nigga, it's just like, alright.
That you are this, that you are that, your story, your this, your that. I'm sorry, y'all, but I have to be back in those shoes. And guess what? I'm going to be honest with you. I haven't said this a lot, and I'm going to say it now. Being back in those shoes only made me stronger. I came back in that situation stronger, way more stronger than I did the first time. Because now I was able to rewind. I was able to sleep with a person who destroyed me the most. I was able to be around and look at a person again. After you hurted me, you destroyed me, you broke me into pieces and everything. That made me stronger. And now I'm able, I can sit here and answer any questions. I can sit here and talk about any situation that you didn't talk about. I can sit here and break down everything. Because even when things are being told to y'all in a different way, it's never be told to y'all how it needs to be said. Like, there's no, when the story's being explained, they playing like they the victim. And I was just an asshole. Like, I'm the problem. I'm this, I'm that, and this, and that. But let me be honest with y'all. Like, I did do a lot of stupid shit. I did keep quiet for a lot of reasons. And to this day, like, we can talk about a lot of stuff. Like, you, like, I don't have nothing to do with you, what I got going on. And as long as it doesn't involve your kids, don't speak on my name. Don't talk about nothing that I got going on. Just because people are in these don't like Carmen train and everybody hopping on it, that doesn't mean you get to hop on it. Because you, out of everybody that's hopping on this hate train, knows that girl, they're powerful. But guess what? I'm being more powerful by keeping my silence. Because I still have a story to tell. And I'm not gonna tell my story just because I feel like it's already told and fuck it is. So let me just go ahead and no. I have a story to tell and I want to tell y'all the way I want to tell y'all. So y'all can understand and feel me. Right now, the thing that got me is I went back. I don't regret it. I learned my lesson. Now I'm stronger than ever. I'm able to move on forward. I'm able to block it. I'm able to ignore it. It's finna be a year. This man haven't stopped talking about me yet. It's finna be a year. I haven't got bullied. I haven't stopped getting bullied, harassed yet. So what am I supposed to do? Sit here and address everything every time? No, guys, no. And on some real shit, y'all, I am drained. I am overwhelmed. I went through that state of leaving my family, getting myself together by myself, taking care of my kids as a single mom. I went back to that space. That space is not for me no more. Instead of you showing me you really love me, you really want me, you really fighting for me and my heart and my soul, you took me back to your sister's house where you had your assistant living there. An assistant that was with you since we broke up. Since we broke up. This is the girl you brought to the house. The next day you put my shit out the house and send me a message, come get my shit. You want me to come get my shit because you was going to bring her into the house. Be fucking for real, but we're not speaking about none of this, right? You just want to sit here and say, I got played, I got lied. You didn't get lied on nothing. When you signed the I do papers, you knew it. And from my understanding, you necessarily never did it to help me. You said because you felt love from me, you wanted to help me. That actually was never, your main reason was never because, oh, her mom got me. Please don't speak on my mom. Don't you ever in your fucking life speak about my mother again, on camera or off camera. You don't have no fucking right to mention my mama name. You don't have no fucking right to speak about no fucking body on my fucking family. You hear me? Because nobody in my family ever did shit to you but fucking loved you and cared you and did anything good for you. Until you should. Because guess what? I protected you all these fucking years. I protected you from telling my mom everything you've done to me, everything we've been through. Every time my mom asked me about something, guess what I would say? That's for a video, mom. That's a storyline, mom. No, the fuck was not. I wish it was. That shit was not. So to this day, please don't you ever say my mom forced you to do anything. Because my mother never forced you to do shit. Nobody put a gun in your head and said, marry this girl so you can help her with this. Nobody did that. That was never an agreement. That's not no sign, no paper, no video, no nothing. You did it because your stupid ass said you was in love and you wanted to help me if you could. Because guess what? Even when I got married with you, that was not no agreement like that I was going to be able to get anything. So don't. So moving forward, don't you speak about my mother ever again. Because you don't have no reason to speak on my mother at all.
You done pissed her the fuck off.
My mom never been two-faced or anything.
You can tell all of the shit that has been building up and building up and building up that she has been silent about. She's now being able to go ahead and just let that shit all out. And I understand. Get it all out. Because at the end of the day, too, with these videos, these are a form of therapy, too. It's kind of a self-therapy. It's kind of a risky form of therapy, though, because you're still going to have people who have something to say whenever you do show your emotions. When you wear your heart on your sleeve in front of the world, right? Even though it feels good to get out and you're going to have a lot of support, you're still going to have people saying what the fuck they want to say too and all of this shit. But it's her way of actually having her own little therapy. This is definitely going to help her mentally and everything like that. Just getting everything out and actually exposing the truth of what happened between them two. Especially with him just going on and on and on and just doing the most, bruh. You know? Exposing that picture with her butt booty ass naked. Like, why would you do that, fam? Now the whole world had seen her goddamn, you know what I'm saying, her parts. And it's just like, for what, dog? For what? Like I said, I thought he took it far before, and he took it even further. That's why I say, man, you really have to protect yourself, and also, most importantly, you got to protect your kids, bro. You just have to.
At all. And that's why it hurt me so much, because guess what? After all this shit, my mom is not on good terms with me. My mom, I don't know, when was the last fucking time me and my mom be in this position? And being in this position where my mother hurts me so much, because I know, like, damn, you know, like, all because of you. Because of you. Because of you protecting you. You know, and they protecting you. You do all this shit publicly. Drive my family in it. Then I go back into that. I understand my mother. I do. I really do. But like I explained to her, and she understood. Okay, I get it. I get it. And what I told my mom is this. Mom, I went back because I was scared. I was scared that if things don't go his way, I don't know what can happen to me. There's no reason why we at your sister have physical fighting because you want my phone. You want these. You want these. You wanted to see who texted me. You wanted to see.
That's why you call the laws. You get a restraining fucking order on this nigga, bro. Because at the end of the day, if something were to happen to you, right? We don't have no paper trail. If something were to happen to you, nobody would know. I mean, we would know because we already know this nigga's crazy as hell. We would probably, all fingers would probably point to him. All I'm saying is, ladies, y'all really have to protect yourselves. And whenever you go get that restraining order, don't get it lifted. Keep it there because you got it for a reason. But once again, like I said, when it comes to addiction, and some people are addicted to the toxicity. Some people are addicted to the love that they think they have for this person, the connection that they have, or they don't want to be lonely, or whatever the case is, right? Until you are really done, you're not going to be done. I don't care how many restraining orders you get. You're not going to be done until you're ready to be done. So hopefully this time Carmen is ready to be done. I don't really know because she said she was done a couple times. But, you know, hopefully this is the last straw.
See what rappers like my DMs, where rapper has... All because you're trying to prove a point to the world that don't give a fuck about you. That don't give a fuck about you, not one or two. At all.
Yeah, he does everything for the gram. It's just like, dude, how insecure do you have to be to try to just... You know what I'm saying? Like... I'm not saying that there's nothing wrong with sharing your life with the world, but you can tell when people are just trying to they attach their identity with their online persona or who they want people to perceive them in a certain way or whatever the case is. You know, Corey does everything for the gram. It's like, what do you do actually for yourself? What do you do for yourself? How are you making yourself happy? Or are you trying to make yourself happy by getting approval and validation from people on the internet who don't even fucking know you? Like she said, who don't give a fuck about you.
At all. So you put me at the same house as the sister for one that you be fucking with for 7-8 months. Same girl that came and slept in my bed in the house. The next day after, my manager husband went and picked up my shit from my house. But you hate my team so much, right? Yeah, that's why you hate my team so much. Because they opened the doors to me. They helped me. You hate them so much because they the one they see the vision. They the one they want me to win. They the one they want me to see, like, Carmen, you can be so much bigger with these. Without them, up with them. So don't, like, it's not about you coming for the people that help me. You're more mad because you see that they know the real you, and that's what pisses you off the most. Yes, I feel bad that I lied to my team, I lied to my mom, I lied to my friends, I lied to the real ones I had on my team, just to be back in that space with you. Being in that space with you made me realize, like, damn, I smoke more, don't want to eat, my mind going crazy because my trust issues fucked up. I don't trust you. I can't even trust you to get up and walk out the door without me thinking who you finna go call, who you finna go text. I gotta get up and go behind you the door. Like, no, it's not. That's not okay. And that's what we don't talk about. We was in a house. I was taking care of all your grown ass men that you brought in the house. I was putting food in everybody's mouth, but you're not gonna talk about it, right? You gonna say that I was lazy. But how I was lazy though, and I was still be able to put food in the house. I was paying the light bill at some point because you couldn't keep up with the light bill. Remember? I was helping with that. Anything else, I helped you with any way that I possibly could. So going back into that space only made me realize, like, damn, you still the same. Don't get me wrong, I'm gonna give you credit because I said I will give you credit. You have changed in some way. But as a man to a woman, you will never change because you haven't changed. You constantly worry about this, worry about that, worry about this, worry about that. But you get on social media and you want to seem like you worry about your kids, like you worry about this. When the last time you talk to your kids? Matter of fact, what's parents pull up size? Run that back to me real quick. When? Don't say I'm keeping you away from your kids because I'm not. Me having you blocked has nothing to do with you trying to reach out to your fucking kids. Your mama got my number, your sister got my number, your uncle got my number, your brothers got my number, or your homeboy got my number. You want to see your kid? Say, hey, can you reach out to one of them? Hey, let me talk to my kids. If a father want to be a father will be a fucking father. I'm not going to call you to be a fucking father. No, you're not going to have my kids looking for their father. I'm sorry, but I'm not going to do that. You don't take care of the kids financially at all whatsoever. So what the fuck I need you in the life for? And God can have another man in life right now to be in my life and be the best fucking dad that can be to them fucking kids. And guess what? You're not going to like that either because now you're going to feel like, hey, this motherfucker be hearing did that to my kids, but that's my kids. But they only your kids because you nutted in me. That's the only reason why this kid's yours, because you nutted in me. Other than that, you haven't taken care of your kids for shit. You barely even spend time with them. You know, say got a tablet. You know, say FaceTime work. Stop with the cap. Stop playing these roles on social media like I'm keeping you away from your kids, because that's not the case, and you know this. So stop doing that. Everybody around your family, when they call and want to see the kids, they see them kids. They ask for pictures, they get pictures. My mom, I never in my life had to call my mom and say, you want to talk to the kids? I never did that. My mom called and checked on the kids every single fucking day. If I don't answer this phone, she's calling CJ tablet. Now when CJ not answering that tablet, she's calling me, making sure that kid is okay. That's what family do. I'm not supposed to be calling all your people, your family, to let them know your kid's good. Am I wrong? No. Because guess what? When the kids sick, I deal with them. When the kids going through them, I deal with them. When the kids don't have something to eat, I gotta figure that shit out. When the AC not working, I gotta give them some fucking AC. When the can't run out of diapers, I gotta buy diapers. When they running out of clothes, I gotta update the size clothes. Like, I'm doing all this shit by myself. And nobody helping me take care of my fucking kids at all. But my mother, when my mom decides to take them and give me a break. And am I wrong for giving my mom the kids when I need a break? Especially right now.
Hell
right
no.
now, I deal with.
That's what mama there for. Mama is not there to raise your kids, but mama is there to help you. That's what grandma's duty is. Grandfather's duty is. Step on in, okay? A nigga needs a break. And they gonna understand because they had your funky ass. Changing your funky diapers and shit, right? So if you got that, if that kid has a grandmother or grandfather that wants to be in that kid's life, hey, yeah, hell yeah. Everybody needs a break. Especially when you're doing everything.
My mom's situation, the breakup, publicly embarrassment, the whole wide world now think they know me. My best friend passed away in January. She was pregnant. The baby only had 6 fucking weeks left. I had to see my friend in a casket, dead and gone. Can't talk to my fucking friend no more. This is the friend that helped me freaking be my appetite back together. She helping me get food every day. Now she's gone. I had another person that was real as it can be, genuine, everything in my life. I pushed that away because I was rejecting it. Like I wasn't able to get back what they wanted from me. I wasn't able to be that person for them at that time because I wasn't ready for that. Like my mental space has not been what it needs to be until now. So that's why I don't regret going back. Everybody who said I was dumb, I was this, I was that, it's okay. I just chew all this shit up and swallow it.
I mean, you already know. You already admitted you were dumb or whatever the case is. But at the same time, like I said, everybody has their own journey. And I don't have any regrets. Yeah, I be thinking about some things, but like, man, why the fuck did I do that shit? But at the end of the day, I wouldn't be who I am today if I hadn't went through those things. If I hadn't had those experiences, I wouldn't be me. So I can't say that I have any regrets. And the same goes with her. Even though she did take them back time and time and time again. And if she does again, hey, it is what it is. It's a part of her walk. It's a part of her journey. Everybody's journey is different. look, everything I believe happens for a reason. And yeah, the reason is we make those choices, we make those decisions. It's all up to us. But at the same time, right? You would not be who you are. I'm talking to you too, watching this video. If you feel like, damn, I regret doing this, or damn, I feel like I made a mistake here, or whatever the case is, right? Or whatever you're going through, just know that the person that you are and have always been is a beautiful person, right? Us even being able to be born in this physical reality, we were chosen to be here. That's what I believe. I don't want to force my beliefs on you guys, but I will say that I believe that we were all chosen. We all chose to be here, and we were chosen to come here. So no matter what we go through in life, no matter what mistakes we think we made in life, we're beautiful, right? So your whole story is beautiful. Yeah, it's gonna have some ugly parts, just like in a movie. Do you think a movie is all hunky-dory? No, it has some fucked up shit that happens. It has its highs and lows, its peaks and valleys. But that's what makes the story so beautiful. That's what makes the movie so great. So it's okay. It's okay, right? No matter what mistake you think you made, it's okay. There's times where I thought I was dumb as fuck too. I could say, you know what? When I did that, I was dumb as hell. Dumb. But guess what? Just like Carmen is realizing, now I have the knowledge and wisdom. Yeah, it might have took me a while. She probably thinking, yeah, it might have took me a while, but now I'm here. It doesn't matter where I've been. And a lot of you guys got to stop living in the past, and you got to pat yourself on the back and congratulate yourself for making it as far as you have come. Stop beating yourself up about what happened and start making it happen right now. And that's the thing. Time does not exist. All we have is now. It's all about how you feel about yourself now. It's all about what you're doing now. It's all about the person that you are becoming now and the person that you want to be right here in this moment. Yeah, you might have been a fucked up person and you did some fucked up things, or you made some stupid mistakes in the past, but who are you being right now in this present moment? That's all that matters.
Guess what? It's so many millions of women out here to go through the same fucking shit I did. I have not done nothing new in this world that nobody has done. Nothing new. Nothing new. The only difference is right here. It's on camera. It's a public relationship. It's a public life. I have millions of followers, and y'all watching me, y'all seeing, oh, she's this, she's that. But guess what? Half of y'all come to the same thing. It's the same girls that go through the same exact thing. And y'all allow it. Y'all go back and back and back and back and back however many times y'all want until you said it's enough. Until you know your reason why you ain't going back or why you really done. You know what I mean? So I do really hate that a lot of women just, judging me because of what's being put out on social media. Like I'm supposed to be perfect. I'm far from perfect. Never even try to paint a perfect picture for y'all. So I'm not going to do it now. And this is really like just the most rawness I can give y'all. But guess what? Before I got on this camera, I had to get myself together. Before I even thought about doing a video, what video am I going to do? How are we going to do this? Make sure I'm good first. Make sure I'm good. And my team, they have given me all the space that I needed. They don't pressure me on nothing. They drain with this shit too. And I do owe them in a public apology.
Everybody is drained.
That's Floyd, that's Kat, that's everything. These are the main three people. I owe them my apology because I did lie to them. I did held things from them. I didn't communicate what I was supposed to communicate. I was sneaky about a lot of stuff because I had to figure myself out. I didn't want nobody to know. I didn't want nobody to feel disappointed. I didn't want to feel embarrassed.
I was just about to say, it's a difficult thing when you're going through shit and you feel so dumb to even. Like, how did I even get myself in this situation? So why, if you already feel that way about yourself, why would you want more people to know and have the perception in their mind, like, why the fuck is she in this situation? So I understand, like, you want to hide those things, but sometimes hiding those things could be the reason why you end up in the woods somewhere, right? So it's very important, if you are going through this shit, that you do tell somebody. Because if something does happen to you, we're not going to know. We're not going to know what the fuck happened. In this case, we're going to know because we already know the situation that she's going through with her lame ass nigga, right? But yeah, just for the ladies out there, you just got to make better decisions, especially when you have kids, man. That's all I'm saying.
This to somebody's face, like, hey, yeah, I folded. I went back. Like, I didn't even have the face to do it, to face it. So that's why I was dealing with it the way that I could. But eventually, the way that I was dealing with it made me realize, this is not for you, baby. This man don't love you. These men don't love you. These men don't care about you. It's going to always be the same thing. And the same thing is, we got to go live every time we got to say something.
Corey only cares about Corey.
Got to make a video when something happens. We got to post our location where we just made it to a destination. He don't care for your mental health the way your partner should. He don't help you the way that you need help. Don't support you the way you need support. So it's like, I know what I want and need now. Not necessarily saying that, oh, tomorrow you're going to see me in a relationship. Because that's not the case. Anything that I have going on with relationship-wise or my love life, that is not going to be public until I feel like I'm ready for it. Everything else is not going to be secret or anything, but it's private. I'm a private girl, and I realize that. It's not that I lie to y'all or I'm keeping shit away from y'all. It's just that it's private life. And I'm learning that just because I'm a content creator, that doesn't mean I got to tell you from A to C. That doesn't mean I have to go into...
Why y'all think I be doing reactions, man? You know what I'm saying? Why y'all think I be doing reactions? I'm not saying that I will never share stuff about me or whatever the case is ever again, but I'm just more protective of me. I'm more protective of my energy. I'm more protective of my life because I know what it is to put your business out there. I've done it too, right? I know what it is to put my business out there and be judged, be criticized, or just, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be very careful with the information that you share with people, bruh. Because a lot of people don't deserve certain parts of you. A lot of people don't deserve to know certain things about you. A lot of people don't deserve, like, they just don't. They just don't. All the real niggas out there, I'm not talking to you. You already know. If you're a true supporter of mine, you already know I'm not talking about you. But there's going to be people out there. You just got to you have to protect yourself. You do. And you are the one that has control over what you put out there. So you can be upset all day that people are judging you, but who put the information out there? In her case, a little bit different because Corey puts a lot of stuff out there. But at the end of the day, man, you got to be very careful what you choose to share as a content creator because that can bite you in your ass. People will have something to say, and it's not always going to be positive. It's going to be some negative shit too, right? And you come on the camera and you might share your true feelings about something, or you might open up about something, or you might be in a vulnerable space and you want to share that with your audience, and you get criticized for that, you know? So it's just like, as a content creator, man, you really got to make sure that you protect yourself. Protect yourself, man.
Details about everything, but sometimes the time that I have done it is out of frustration, it's out of hurt, it's out of just trying to prove a point that like this is not who I am. Like I'm far from that, you know what I mean? And if I feel like if I wasn't such an amazing person, God would not bless me the way He do. God will give me this motivation back in me, like Carmen, get back on your feet and do this shit. Like, you know, like I have struggled a lot with depression. I had just want to kill my fucking self every time. I smoked it a lot. I drink a lot, and that smoking and drinking came from my relationship. Came from dealing with shit in my relationship. How am I supposed to tell? I'm 7-8 months pregnant and your partner, your husband, want an open relationship. Your husband want bitches in the house. Your husband want girls in and out of the house with bikini. Or your husband want threesomes. Your husband want foursome. Your husband want to wake up with a different bitch in the bed whenever he wants to. How can I not deal with depression? How can I not feel capable enough to work? How all my focus and all this right here is going to my relationship to one person. And in the midst of dealing with my person, I got to deal with 2 little ones still. So everything else is fuck it. I'm going to get to that later, but I'm going to get to that later. Time is passing by. I'm getting older and I'm forgetting about myself. I'm putting everybody else before me, but Carmen just the very last person. That's fucked up. I can't do that no more. I did it, done it. I know what it's like. And a person can never see and say, oh, bitch, didn't try. Because I tried it my all, y'all, my all. It didn't work. And now I'm still hurt. I am healing. I have a lot of anger inside of me. I have a lot of shit that I don't speak about. But guess what? I feel stronger than ever. I feel like can nobody break me now. Like, you done saying what you had to say already publicly. You already done, you know, like, said the most unbelievable shit. I never thought that shit would have been out there like that. You know what I mean? So from that, that's where all my strength came. And now it's like, you know what? That case is closed. It's closed. It's just me and my kids like it's been for months. Just being there, it didn't change nothing, guys. I didn't go home and left my space to be back. I didn't do that. I just went there to get my answers. The answers that Carmen needed. I needed to be back in those shoes to know what it feels like. And those shoes made me stronger. Made me stronger now to where I believe that I can make anything happen for myself. And I'm going to make it happen for myself. I don't need no man. And can nobody tell me that I'm this worst, bad, fucking fucked up ass person. Because I'm not. You know, so moving forward, I'm not going to speak on this person no more. I'm not mentioning nothing that has to do with 2016 all the way to 2023. I'm not speaking on it no more. I'm not speaking about where was your last relationship. No. If you want to do interviews, podcast, do not mention my ex and we good. We cool. Other than that, like, I would respectfully get up and walk away. Because this is something I just don't want to keep talking about. This is something that is irrelevant now. It's irrelevant. It's past. Like, yesterday's the past. Like, I don't want to deal with that. That only puts me in the dark ass phase where I put myself in a hole where I don't see the light. Like, I just want to, don't be here. Like, I just want to say, fuck this shit. Mom, take care of my kids. Like, I'm out. I don't give a fuck about this. I don't want to be in that space no more. That space is dangerous. I've been to my worst thoughts ever, y'all, and it's not sweet. So now it's more about me moving forward, showing y'all like who I really am and who I have been all this year. I was just under a wing the whole time, but now I'm able to be this free woman and really be here for all these other girls that are silenced, all these girls that went through the same shit and don't know how to speak about it. I'm here for you. I will be your voice and I will speak up for you. But moving forward, guys, please do not bring anything up that has to do with my past, with my ex. I'm done with this conversation. I'm done with the past. Moving forward, I'm moving in a way, in a direction that is good for me and my kids, for my mental health. It's just for me. It's all about Carmen. We back to all about Carmen. This is supposed to be, guys. Like right now, all I'm doing is protecting my peace, protecting what I'm building. Because what I'm building is taking a lot out of me to feel peace, to feel fresh air, to be like, I can breathe and don't worry about nothing today. I can breathe and just know that like you still feeling the same shit. Like move on, like let it go, let it go, accept what it is, and just pray to God that He put you in your kids' life at the right time. Because it's a reason why you're not in none of your 3 kids' life. And a phone call to your kids. That's nothing. That's nothing. Okay? And moving forward, if you're gonna speak about me again, please speak about me the right way and give me my credit. Give me my credit. Give me my credit. Because if not, I can put all these people back here and they'll all give me my credit. And you just like, you're not the victim in this situation. You're really not. But if you want to be, go ahead. Let's see how long that lasts. Other than that, like, there's nothing else I can say to you or to anybody that has anything to do with this situation. I'm done with it. I'm drained with this situation. Don't want to talk about it. Don't want to drain myself to even mention anything about this. I'm done. It's over with. And now it's time to move on. All about Carmen. And I apologize to all my supporters that felt disappointed. You know, I'm sorry for disappointing y'all, but this is real life, y'all. I have to go through things of my own to learn. Don't tell me that shit.
Yeah, you don't gotta apologize for what it is. It is what it is at the end of the day, right? This is your life.
And don't expect me to touch. I want to know how hot it is. And that's just a human thing.
Me too. I'm the same way. I'm stubborn as fuck, bro. I need to make sure. Yeah, you told me the stove was hot, but I'm still gonna touch that bitch. That's the type of kid I was. That's the type of adult I am. Point blank, period.
No, but before I walk out, I'm leaving it all here. I'm done with this conversation. I'm done with this topic. I did what I did because I had to. Now I'm done with it. Time to move on and time to bring y'all what I need to bring to y'all because it's a lot that I'm cooking. And y'all need to see that. Enough of this bullshit. Enough of the negativity. Enough of the draining situation.
Hey man, let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Do you guys really think that Carmen is done this time? Let me know. Let me know. I really hope she is. But if she ain't, like I said, you will not be done until you're really done. And hopefully it just doesn't get to the point to where, I'm not even going to say it, but I hope that she's done this time. If not, it is what it is. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below, man. Like I said, I got some conspiracy videos that I'm really excited about dropping. Like I said, I'm going to continue to do some tea videos here and there, react to some stuff that's going on here and there, but I am going to be doing conspiracy videos too, because like I said, man, I be tired as fuck talking about these YouTubers that I really don't give a fuck what you have going on in your life, okay? I'm just being honest. Yeah, sometimes it can be entertaining, and stuff like this I would love to react to because it's something that I can actually give value, and I can actually help people with, you know, some words of advice and things that I say, right? But at the end of the day, bro, like, talking about these YouTubers just, it gets old. Anyway, man. Look, man, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all of that. Tell a friend to tell they ain't. Your mama tell they Uncle Joey still a hoe. I will see you guys in the next motherfucking video, and I love y'all, man. Peace. We out, baby.